Hi Libra, this is your video. I'm your Empress Divine. This is the Empress Divine Channel, and I channel energy directly from source for the divine feminine, to empower you, to nurture you, to encourage you, to let you know that everything is going to be just okay. All right, so we have a Leo moon falling the night of February 8th, early February 9th in the morning. And y'all, I'm an Aquarius sun, as some of you may know. My birthday is February 8th, so this Saturday is my birthday. How about I'm an Aquarius sun, Leo moon. I was born under full moon energy. I'm having my solar return on February 8th. Also my lunar return, because the moon will be in Leo. And I'm having a sun moon aspect return as well. I was born under full moon energy. It will be a full moon on my birthday night. Like, I'm so geeked. I'm so geeked, and I'm in such a state of expectation. Like, I wake up excited. Like, for the past week, I've waken up excited. Like, I just want to be alive. Not saying that I want to die or anything, any other time. But I'm just happy to be here, to take breath, to be alive, to be a cognizant, living, breathing, thinking, walking, running, eating, bathing, all the things that we do as humans. I'm just happy to be able to do it. I'm in a state of just enjoying life and being happy to be. I'm in a state of it is what it is, and I'm happy to just be here. And I feel like this is a big energy that is being given to us with the Aquarius Sun Leo Moon aspect that we get with a full moon this weekend. Now, your goddess guidance is telling me to drop 2 on y'all. Everybody else got 1, but 2 dropped. And you've got independent and transformation. Both bees. Bast and butterfly maiden. Bee. That could be important. Something significant around bees in your life. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. This is about you learning to be who you are. Self-actualization. Knowing who you truly are. Knowing who you are without the influence of anyone else. Transformation. You are experiencing enormous change right now, which brings great blessings. Libra, if you don't feel as supported as you think you should feel at this moment in your life, or you don't feel like you have anybody who's really actually there in your circle at this point in your life, just know that it's a period of life where you have to learn to be on your own. Yes, Libra is the sign of relations or relating. You like to be in connection with others. You like to nurture relationships with other people. But if you never know who you are on your own, you'll be right back here in the same place next lifetime. You will find yourself stuck in the same cycle through this lifetime and the next, because you never take the time to go off on your own. Everybody has to take that hermit journey. That's why the whole Virgo sign is there. It's all a part of our natural evolution. Each and every one of us, as a face of God or as a facet of source, we have to take our own individual journey out here in this world and discover who we are by ourselves. Some people go through it before others. Libra is usually pretty late down the line when they have to go through that, because you are just so used to relating to people. You always kind of keep somebody on your team or by your side to help you. So it's kind of hard to understand why someone needs to go at it alone. But it's what you need to do. We have the 2 of staffs here, which means you're kind of at a crossroads, but it's not even really a crossroads. It's just like decision making. I can do this or I could do that. And you have to be the one to decide which way you're going to take. So I won't say like a crossroads, like you're at a midlife crisis stage, or your next decision is going to make or break you. But your next decision will determine, or this big decision will determine, which path your life goes. And you want to move ahead. You don't want to keep going in the same path and doing the same things. So it's going to be up to you to do your self-justice. You have the Justice card here and the Nine of Coins. The Nine of Coins is a very independent person. The Nine of Coins has gone and got it straight out the mud on their own. I mean, everybody needs somebody. No one man is an island. But the Nine of Coins is somebody who, they pretty much are out here in this world and they out here. They have jumped off the stoop. They off the porch. They have got outside of the chain link fence. They done rode their little bike off the street. Mama can't stand at the end of the driveway and look up and down the street and find them. This person is out here. That's who the of coins energy is. It's a person who is out there. They don't mind traveling. This person will hop on a plane and you may not hear for this person for weeks at a time. It's that the type of person who will just up and leave and you'll know what this person is doing, where they're going. People who don't mind being on their own. People who can take themselves out to eat. People who can, book a cruise by themselves. Those type of people, that's a 9 of coins energy, like a solo dolo type of person. And I feel like this is a journey that you need to take for yourself. I think you need to kind of look back on how your life has transpired up to this point, and also take a look forward into where you want your life to go from this point forward, and then decide what it is you need to do for yourself in order for you to have that. Because it's kind of been, this is a playing it safe type of energy. I feel like you've kind of played it safe, or you feel like you've played it safe. Yeah, the Magician, this is kind of connecting with that transformation card I see here. I don't think there's anything necessarily wrong with the path that you've taken in life, so don't feel like that. I just think that at this point, you may feel like you've been letting yourself down, or maybe you haven't fulfilled the fullness of what you can do, or maybe you haven't experienced the fullness of the world, and you haven't allowed yourself to experience the fullness of the world because you always feel like you need someone with you, or you always feel like you need someone to support you. And I think you just may be going through a period in life now where you realize, I have to do for me. I can't wait for somebody to support my journey. I can't wait for the perfect circumstances. Well, my husband, he's not ready for me to do this. My son is about to start high school. He's not ready for me to do this. My daughter is going off to college. It's not a good time for me to do this, that, and the other. And you kind of just have to realize that sometimes you live your life for others. Sometimes the relationships in your life become more of a focal point in your life than your own self. So you have to reshift. That's it. That's the Two of Staffs energy that I'm getting here. It's like a shift in direction. Like maybe you were going one way and it's like, no, this isn't focused on me. This isn't giving me the fullness, the full experience. Like maybe you've just always been so devoted to family that you stay close to home. That happens a lot in my hometown. People are just used to being around their family, so they always stay close to home and never really get out and go anywhere. Well, this is the energy of like, okay, is this going to be where you are for the rest of your life? Or are you going to start taking steps while you still have your health, while you still have your youth, while you still have the opportunity? Are you going to go ahead and start getting out there and doing more with yourself? This is the type of energy that I'm feeling. And I feel that you're leaning more toward being more adventurous and learning to explore and allowing yourself to explore. And even if you're like a homebody type person, it's like you even allow your mind to wander to places that you've never allowed it to wander to. Like maybe you've been religious all your life and you find yourself looking at tarot videos. Or maybe you have been all about being a hard worker and whatnot all your life, and all of a sudden you start reading books about 4-hour work weeks where you don't really have to work hard, you just work smart. It's a big change in your ideology that's going on now. There's a lot of thinking that's happening here, which is air energy, so I'm not surprised. But much of this is going on within the mind. You just thinking about what your next step is going to be, if you're going to focus more on yourself, when is the right time. And I'm here to tell you the right time is now, because every moment is already past. It's already done at each moment. Right now is the past. When I just said past, that's in the past, right? Right. Every time I say right, it's in the past now, like it's already happened. So you have to stay one step ahead of life. Just being content with what you're seeing around you at the very moment, or the people that you have around you at the very moment. That's never going to last, because nothing lasts forever. So getting into learning who you are outside of other people and what it is that life has to show you. That's really the thing. You're wanting to know what life has to show you. I think there's been some experiences that have happened to you as of late where you're realizing, I don't want to say grief, but you're realizing the disappointment in your life surrounding your commitments to others. Like you're realizing maybe how much you sold yourself short waiting around on other people, or how much you have not explored the world because of what other people would say, or maybe because other people were not comfortable with what you wanted, so you kind of just toned yourself down to not upset them. It's been a lot of hard work to maintain a lot of these relationships, but that 8 of coins and the death card, which is also an 8, that's just double energy of transformation, of that changing. Like, that cannot continue to be the same energy with which you go through life, like trying to accommodate other people, worrying about if this makes someone happy, if that makes someone happy, how they'll feel if you go off and do this, how they'll feel if you go off and do that. Well, will it inconvenience them too much if I go and pursue my dream, or maybe I should hold off on my dream until they're finished doing whatever it is that's their dream? It's kind of like, no, it's an energy of me first. I'm going to put me first. I'm going to do for me first, because I'm worthy of that. I should have that. I can have that. In all of the ways that you feel like maybe you've kind of held back from exploring the fullness of who you are, even though I feel like you have a rich inner imagination, you have so many things you want to do, it's like you haven't got a chance to check off any of your checklists because of the people around you. And not saying it's their fault. It's absolutely your fault, Libra. That's not nice, but it's your fault because you allowed other people to become the focal point of your life rather than going after what you wanted. And of course, if relationships are a big need for you because you are the sign of relating, then that's cool. If that does it for you, that does it for you. But if you know that you want more, if you know that you have higher heights that you want to reach, but you're still kind of keeping yourself kind of low and, kind of staying in your hole to keep other people comfortable, it's only tearing you down, and it's siphoning the life energy out of you, and allowing it to be with other people. I just feel like you are ready to transform that. I feel like you're ready to really start manifesting the life that you feel that you should have always had. Like, maybe you're looking at the trajectory of the path that you're on and you're realizing, I don't want to keep living like this, because I'll wake up 25 years from now and be looking like, dang, I wasted my whole life waiting on other people or accommodating other people. And then you really gonna feel some type of way when you realize that time is ticking on that ass, because we only get so much in this earthly plane. We only get so much time, and it's all a matter of what you do with it. So I feel good about that transformative energy of independence and transformation that I'm getting here with you, Libra. I really do feel good about that. But thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. I'll be dropping videos much more consistently now that I'm breaking them up into the elements. I've done earth, air. I've done earth and water today, or yesterday and the day before. Today I'm doing air. Tomorrow I'll hit fire, okay? So thank you again for watching. I love you guys. It's my birthday this weekend on February 8th, so you guys wish me a happy birthday. I love getting happy birthdays from strangers. It just touches my heart more than happy birthdays from people I've known all my life. It just does. I don't know why. But thank you so much, guys, for watching, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.